Hello everyone, thank you for watching this video. Now in this part of the video, we'll be going through Sec 1 Chapter 3 Part 1 notes on page 3, rounding off numbers to given decimal place. Now what is a decimal place? So let's take a look at the number. First one, you need to know decimal. Okay, so for example, if I have a number, let's say 5.632 How many decimal place does this digit have? Now, first, what is a decimal place? We need to look at the decimal place. This dot here is the decimal. So if I have this dot as the starting point, I'll have my first decimal place, which is the number 6, my second decimal place, my third decimal place, and my fourth decimal place. That means this value, 5.6327, is accurate to 4 decimal places, right? But sometimes it's not very practical for me to write a long string of numbers, to get so many decimal places as the accurate answer. So what we need to do, we need to round off the numbers, okay, to something that is more appropriate and more user-friendly, right? So now I need to take a look at some of the questions over here. For example, question 1, round off 9.0035 to 2 decimal places. So first, I definitely know that the number 9 is my first digit. This is my decimal place, right? And where is the first, this is my decimal, and where's the first decimal place? The first decimal place will be this, 0. It is still in the first decimal place, just that the number is 0. Then this will be my second decimal place. Next, I need to look at the third decimal place over here and take a look. Is it more than 5? It is not more than 5, then I do not round up the number. If this is more than 5, I need to round up the number. So in this case, my answer to correct to 2 decimal places, I will need to truncate it off, cut it off at 9.00. What is the difference between the number 9 and 9.00? Now, 9 is an integer. There are no decimal places behind it. So 9 is only accurate up to the integer ones placing. This 9.00 has additional 2 digits behind the decimal place. This has an accuracy of up to 2 decimal places. So I will have the first DP, second DP. Our short form for decimal places, DP, decimal place. So this answer will be accurate up to 2 decimal places. Have you gotten the concept? Let's try the same number but rounding it off to 3 decimal places. 9.0035. Where is my decimal? This is my decimal. And let's look at our first decimal place, which is this one. First decimal place is the 0. Second decimal place and the third decimal place. Then I need to look at the number behind it. This is 5, so I need to round up the number and it will become 9.004 now. And I'll count this number. First decimal place, second decimal place, third DP. So this will be accurate to 3 decimal places. Have you gotten the concept? Let's look at next one. Question number 2. The mass of a piece of A4 paper is 0.04872 kg. Well, that's very accurate, right? But in real life, how many of you can actually really measure this, right? This accuracy. So I need to round off this mass to a 3 decimal place. So let's look at my number first, 0.004872. Let's look for our decimal. The decimal is over here. So 3 decimal places. 1, 2, 3. So with that, my third decimal, my number after my third decimal will be the number 8, and I need to round this up, okay? And this number will become 0.005. And let me count my decimal place. So this is the decimal. So my decimal places 1, 2, 3. So this will be accurate to 3 decimal places. How about 5 decimal place? Oh, this is also quite a lot. I have 0.004872. Look at my decimal. This is the decimal. What's the decimal placing? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5th decimal place is here. The digit after the 5th decimal place is 2. I do not need to round up the number. So I leave the number as 7 and I cut it off, truncate, and I write the number as 0.00487. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got my 5 decimal places. So this will be accurate to 5 dp. Have you gotten the concept? Now, if that's the case, I'll need you to take up your calculators, key the whole thing that you see into your calculator screen and press the equal button and write down the answer. Oops, sorry. Give me a minute, huh? Okay, so you need to do the question number 3 over here. So I need you to finish up all of question number 3, A, B, C, and D. Okay, write down for me your answers as accurate as possible, at least to 5 significant figures. Then you round off your answer. Notice where I write rounding of my answer is a set of curly equal sign to 3 decimal places. For all working, we always write 5 significant figures. So you copy whatever it is. If the answer is exact, then that will be just nice. Then you don't need to round off to 5 significant figures. But if the answer is not exact, you round it off to 5 significant figures first. Then you round off to 3 decimal places. Okay, so try your answers for question 3, A, B, C, and D. Now with that, I'll see you for the next lesson. We come to the end of this part of our chapter. See you, bye.